everybody, my name is Jackie and this is my channel. Over here we do everyday makeup looks. We do a little lifestyle content as well, but mainly makeup. Now, I do anything from reviews to hauls, testing out new products, and a lot of get ready with me videos. So that lets you know I am super excited about the video I have to share with you today. But first, if this does sound like the channel for you, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell to let you know every time that a video goes live. Now, I am very excited to share with you today's video. Now, what we did in today's video is we used all mini products, from the eyes to the base to the lips. So if you want to see how this look turned out using all mini size products, then you'll have to keep watching. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, I am so excited to do today's video. It is a kind of a full face. It is a full face of mini products, and I do have two products that you'll have to grant me some leeway because I couldn't find them in a mini, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am going to moisturize my face, and for that I am going to be using the Renewed Hope in a Jar water cream. And when I tell you that there's nothing hardly left in this, it is no exaggeration. This, I really have to work to get any product out. So after today's use, it will be going in the trash, or it may be going in the trash before today's use. If I can't get any out, I have rolled it up. Ooh, it really may be going in the trash. If so, it's okay because I have another product on standby. Oh, whew, I squeezed a little bit out. This much. So let's just, I think this will be enough. Whew. When I say that was just enough, it was just enough. Oh, hold on. I got a little bit more coming. Squeeze a little bit more out. And I was thinking after my last video, you guys were so sweet in my last video with all the comments, all the support, all the encouragement, all the great advice. And I listened to it all. I read all your comments, and I decided that that's exactly what I'm going to do. The main thing that I took away from the video is when you guys were saying, don't worry about your subscriber count. Don't worry about your views on your videos. Just do videos that you enjoy creating. And with that said, that's exactly what I'm going to start trying to focus on. And so when the idea came to me to do a full face of minis, I thought that was so much fun. I thought that would be a great video to do. And so that's why I'm bringing you this video today. So for an eye cream, we're going to go in with our Belief Peach Miracle Revital Eye Cream. And I have used this before. And obviously, I've used the Renewed Hope in a Jar water cream because that is gone. Just going to take a little and put it up underneath my eye. I'm so glad to have some moisture back on my skin. And then we're going to go to the lips because my lips are really dry. So I did have to pick up 3 items to complete today's video. And one of them, you guys, I have really had in my cart for the longest, wanting to try it. And when it came today, I'm so disappointed in it. It's not what I hoped it would be. So I had to do some quick thinking and pull another product out. Let's go in with our Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And this is in Sweet Candy. Yeah, one of the products, and I will show it to you, but I'm definitely taking it back. And the other product is a product that I've been wanting to try for a long time. Not particularly this exact product, but a product like it. Or not exactly this brand, but a product just like it. And so I hope it works out as far as shade. And then my next product that I'm going to be using and that I purchased from Ulta is a product that I already use, but I found it in a mini. Okay, so our face is moisturized. We have our eye cream on. Our lips are moisturized. So now let's go in with no, I guess I'm not going to do my base first. I think I'm going to do my eyes first. So I do have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this is the anti-aging one. I'm going to use this as our eye primer today. So I wanted to mention I am sipping on not coffee today, but I am sipping on the tea. And you guys, this is the tea that I showed you guys in the video where my sweet Julia sent me the precious goodie bag. But she gave me this key by Harney & Sons Fine Teas. Remember when I showed you this a couple of videos back? You guys, I'm telling you, this is the best tea ever. And it comes in these little sachets. Oh, it smells so good. I have been tearing this tea up. I'm not lying. I definitely will repurchase more of it. It is so good. And I keep it in my little, like a Yeti cup, because it keeps it hot for a long time. I'm in love with this tea. So while our primer is hanging out on our lids, I think we're just going to go ahead and do our eyebrows. And for that, we are using a product by Benefit, and it's their Ka-Brow. This is a cream gel brow product. And you guys know I am a eyebrow pencil girl. So this is going to be very interesting. So this is what it looks like. And this is the mini size. I hope the shade is good. I got the shade number 5. I think number 5 was a dark brown because I didn't want to go to the next shade, which would have been black. So my eyebrow pencil that I use is a brown black. So let's just see how it works. I've never used a product like this. So you take the little brush out of the top. Oh, I'm so nervous. But I've been wanting to try something different, you know, venture out of my norm. So I thought I would try this and we'll just see how it works. So assuming you screw this off, and then in here, you guys probably already know this, but in here is the brow gel. My little brush in here, see what the shade looks like. Oh, I think that'll work. I don't even know where to start. Kind of a little afraid because, you know, I kind of do like a natural brow. And I don't want this to go south. Okay, what do you guys think? I don't think it's too bad. To me, it just looks a little dark. So I'm glad I did not go with the black. But it does cover up the... I'm trying to see if it's hard. It does cover up the little gray hairs that I have. Look at this brow compared to this brow. And it would look even sharper if I were to clean up around underneath the eyebrow, which I don't think I am. But, so I'm going to hop off and do this other eyebrow and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and I got my eyebrows done. And just my first impression of the Ka-Brow, I think I like it. My brows aren't the most even, but I think it did a good job on them and literally covered all my little gray strands of eyebrow hair. So far, I like this. Okay, and I did carve them out just a little bit. So our eyebrows are prepped. Let's just go in with the eyeshadow palette for the day. And I think we're just going to use our Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette. I was going to use a different eyeshadow palette for today's video, but it did not work out as I had planned. You know, sometimes when you have an eyeshadow palette and you see it online, it looks more saturated than it actually is in person. And I think this is what happened for me. I was going to use this Lorac Mini Pro palette. It has been in my shopping cart at Ulta for the longest. And turns out that I really, once it came today, and I don't really like it. So it comes in this little cardboard protective case, and then here is the palette. And I'll put a picture up of what it looked like when I saw it online, and then this is what it looks like in person. And so, yeah, I wasn't really thrilled because I feel like this outer brown right here is not going to deepen up my outer corner at all. These two shadows, you know, I could use this little shimmer one, and I guess I could put this underneath the brow bone, but my biggest gripe was this shadow right here because I was like, I don't have anything to deepen up the eye, the outer V. So I wasn't such a fan of this palette, so I'm not keeping it. I'm not swatching it. I'm taking it back because I do not like it and I don't want to keep it. So for today's eye look, we are just going to go in with our Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Sunset palette. I'm not thrilled about using this one either because I do like this palette, but I like to use it in conjunction with my bigger Natasha Denona full-size Sunset palette. We're going to go ahead, we set our eyelids down, so we're just going to go ahead and jump in. I'm just going to go in with this brown right here, just in the crease area. Can't spend a lot of time today. You know, I say that in every video, but today is my niece's birthday and she is having a little birthday celebration. She is turning 14. Cherish those moments if you have kids younger because they will soon be gone. So for the lid color, I'm just gonna go in with some glitter glue. Now, I wasn't able to find a glitter glue. There's a couple of products I was not able to find a mini of, so you guys will just have to grant me some grace. So I didn't find a mini in the glitter glue, and so I'm just going to use the NYX glitter primer and just put this, like I said, this is just going to put a few shadows on the, a few shades on the lid and just be done with the eye look, because this is not my preferred standalone palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is certainly a pretty shade. It's very metallic. I don't even need to really go in with any wetting of the brush or anything. In this palette, I think I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here and just pop a little bit in the inner corner. And that's basically going to be, do I want to do that color or do I want to, maybe I'll just, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this shade right here. Just pop a little bit in the inner corner. I think I do. I'm gonna tap into this gold shade just a little bit. See if I like it a little bit better. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like it layered. Like I wouldn't use to go by itself, but the first color we went in with, I don't want to use that by itself either. So I like it layered on top of one another. Okay, and that's the eye look. So let me hop off and do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have both eyes pretty well caught up. And what I'm going to do is jump in with a little of this shade right here and just put it underneath my brow bone. And that's all we're going to do to our face right now, or our eyes right now. Let's go ahead and start on our complexion. And we're going to use, I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Veil. This is what I'm gonna use because I do want to try this new Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filt'r. Remember, I just hauled this product in a mini size. So I do think I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer for my complexion. And this is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It's oil-free sunscreen, broad spectrum of SPF 15. And then I'm going to go on top of that with the Hollywood Flawless Filt'r. I'm trying to decide, do I want to use both of these? Or should I skip the Hourglass and just go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filt'r? I know this is going to add some glow. It says on top of foundation if you want some extra coverage. We're just going to go in with a little of the Hourglass, just a little. And this is my little mini size of this product. And now I'm going to go in underneath my foundation with this, just because I want to see what it looks like. And then I may go back at the end and use it as a highlighter. If I'm going to glow, I want it in this area. Okay, this is what it looks like. And I do see, especially on my nose, I do see where it does give a glowing effect. Can you guys see? So I am kind of glad I didn't do it all over the face. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because this sponge isn't even wet, so I'm going to wet my sponge and come back with our foundation. Okay, so I've wet my sponge. And for today's foundation, do you guys remember when I hauled this little Born This Way matte foundation? And this is what it looks like. And this is in the shade Chai. I think it's so cute. So this is what we're going to use today for our foundation color. Hoping that this is going to be a good shade. I did mention in my previous video that I do have another Born This Way foundation in the same shade, Chai. So we're just going to hope for the best. It does come with a little pump. So I'm just going to squeeze some out onto my sponge and go in with it. Yeah, I think this is going to be just fine. And the only thing is, you guys know, I would rather not have a matte foundation, but we'll see how everything works out. I do have the glowy products underneath, so if this feels pretty comfortable on the skin, I think I may, because I like the way it looks so far, I may pick up a full size. What do you guys think? How does it look to you? I can still see the glow just a little bit. I think the foundation shade looks good. Okay, so now we have the foundation on and blended. I'm gonna go in with our concealer. Now, this isn't a favorite concealer of mine because you have to let it sit, you have to let it build up, etc., etc. But I am going in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and this is in the shade Amande. I haven't used this in quite a while. And it's really not a brightening concealer. And why does it feel like it's almost empty? I was going to say we're just going to let it sit, but I don't know if I let it sit because it's already doesn't feel very creamy. It feels kind of dry. I think this is done. Y'all know I didn't put that much concealer, but I think this is done. I'm going to go in again and let it sit for a while. But in the meantime, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. This is their translucent medium deep powder. And we're going to go ahead and set the rest of our face. And now we're going to go ahead and finish blending the concealer out, and then we're going to set our under eyes. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. But I do plan on using my Fenty Mini. And this is in the shade Honey. So maybe it'll give us a little bit of brightness underneath our under eyes. Okay, our under eyes I feel are set. Oh yes, I do have a blush. And this is not my favorite blush. I'm just using these products to be able to do the video. I don't want to substitute if I don't have to. We are going to use this NARS blush, and this is in the shade Orgasm. But before we go in with that, remember I told you I need you guys to grant me some grace because I could not find a mini bronzer or a mini contour. So I thought I would go in with my Black Radiance and use it because, you know, the pans are kind of small and I thought I could get away with it that way. Or I do have the Hoola bronzer and then the Morphe contour, and they're kind of in little compact sizes as well. Let me grab those as well. Okay, so I did bring out the Hoola Toasted bronzer that if you will allow me to, that I could use, as well as the Morphe contour. Let me just use this side right here. Because like I said, I could not find many sizes in my complexion of a bronzer or a contour. So let's just go with these two products by Benefit and Morphe. And I think that's the only area that I will be kind of breaking the rules. So again, this is in the shade Toasted by Benefit Cosmetics. Okay, so I am now bronzed, and now I'm gonna go ahead and use a little contour by Morphe. Kind of blended it into the contour or the bronzer just a little bit. I meant to use my Charlotte Tilbury powder today, but you know, when I swatched it, it kind of swatched. I'm not sure about is it even in here? I really wanted to try this powder, but I didn't know if it would darken up my foundation. Just looking at it, one would say no. But I do want to try it just a little bit. Because when I swatched it, it kind of looked deeper than what it's, well, maybe not. Let me try a little bit of it. This is my Milani brush. What do you guys think? I was thinking it was going to be a little too much, but I think it looks very smoothing. I really do. Very smoothing. Just gonna go back in with a little bronzer. I don't want to take that away. If it does turn out that I like it, I'll probably keep buying the mini because it's very expensive. But again, this is our Charlotte Tilbury. What is it called? Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. So it is a finishing powder, so it is okay to use it, you know, to go ahead and set your foundation down and then at the end go in with your finishing powder because it is a finishing powder. And this is in the shade 4 Deep. I'm liking out everything so far. I'm not sure about the concealer, but we don't have to worry about that much longer because it looks like it's a done deal. So that probably would not be a repurchase. Quite sure it will not be. I'm liking the foundation so far. So let's go in with our blush. Not a fan of this blush too much either. I mean, I do like it sometimes, but sometimes if you heap it on, you can kind of look ashy with it. So we're just gonna try not to heap it on. And it does have like a little glow. So even if I didn't have a highlighter on, I think it would give us just a little glow. Today I like it. Today, see, it kind of looks like you have a little glow, or is that the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless, what's this called? Filt'r, Flawless Filt'r. I was thinking about going in with just a little bit more since I don't have a highlighter. Just a little bit more. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up our lower lash line. What was I thinking about using for an eye pencil? Oh, I remember. Hold on, let me get it. Okay, so I'm back. I do have this Lancome Cils Booster for my for my eyelashes. It's just a lash primer. This tea is so good, guys. Now, I know my friend Julia gave me a lot of products to test out, and some of them were minis, and we're not using them in today's video because I am going to do a trying new products video where I will be featuring a lot of the items that she sent me. So just in case you're wondering why I'm not using those, or you haven't seen those yet, that's because I am planning on doing that in a separate video. And I am going to, oh, I do want to thank Sunny. She gave me a wonderful shout out yesterday on Instagram. It was so unexpected. Thank you so much, Sunny. If you happen to see this video, thank you so much. You guys have really come through, just trying to lift my spirits about, you know, my last video where I was saying that I didn't know what else to do because my views weren't up. You guys have really lifted my spirits about that. So Sunny, thank you so much. So I am going to spotlight Sunny's channel down below. So check her out. She uploads very frequently and she has some great content on her channel. So again, I'm going to start doing that more often, putting some of my friends on YouTube that have channels. I'm going to start highlighting them down below. So I guess this is the start of it. We're going to kick it off with Sunny. So check out her channel. I'll have it listed on the screen and I'll also put it in my description box. And for our eyeliner, we are going to use our Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this is in the shade 0. And I do know I picked this up from my Allure Beauty box. It is so, you guys, I'm having such a good time filming this video today because I can do another video using minis because I have a lot of them. So just bear with me in case you happen to see that video again fairly soon, because I am enjoying myself today. Okay, this is my eyeliner, and again, this is by Urban Decay in the shade 0. And now we're going to take our palette again, and we're just going to go in and do our lower lash line. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try this. A party to go to. I don't want to mess up. I think I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. smudger brush. Is that what I want to do? No, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush, and I am going to bring. Okay, so the lid shade that we have going on in the center, well, on most of our lid. This shade right here. I'm gonna go in and put that on my lower lash line. Okay, so I have that underneath. Then I think I'm gonna take this e.l.f. smudger brush and I'm gonna dip into the shade right here and then go underneath that first shadow and just kind of blend it out. Okay, and now I think I'm going to take my inner corner. You know how I mix the two shades together? I'm just going to do that and bring it right in the inner part, which is kind of already in there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for our lower lash line. And for our mascara, we're going to use our Urban Decay. This is the Perversion Mascara, and it says it's bigger, blacker, badder. And this is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to finish putting my mascara on. You guys don't have to sit here and watch me, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. So we are done basically, except for we're going to pick out a lip color. I brought a couple of them out, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. I did pick up a mini size of the Morphe Mini Continuous Setting Mist. And I needed this because my full size maybe has about 1 or 2 more uses, and then that will be done as well. Okay, let's go ahead and spray our face. Let me spray it because, okay. Okay, our face is sprayed. We're gonna let that dry down a minute. Guys, you'll have to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. I really have enjoyed myself today. I bought out this Bite Beauty mini lipstick, and this is in the shade Ruby Bonbon, and this is what it looks like. I thought it might go good with the eyeshadow, but I also bought out the mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and this is in the shade Amazing Amal. And this is what this one looks like. And I thought this might go pretty good with the eye look as well. So looking at the two, I think I am going to go in and use Amazing Amal. I'm going to try that on our lips today. So I think this is a good shade for what we have going on our eyes. Looks like it's getting ready to rain, so I hope that you guys can still see. Hope the lighting is still good. So I'm going to bring you in closer. I'm doing good on time. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. Party's not until 5. So I'm doing pretty well on time. I may have a chance to take this back to the store on the way over there. So I'm going to bring you in so you can see what everything is looking like. Again, leave me a comment below and let me know if you enjoyed today's video. If you have any more mini products that you would like to recommend to me that I could possibly pick up and do another video like this. If you're thinking about doing it yourself, let me know. I know I'm not the only one that has minis. I know you guys do too. So I am going to bring you in and show you what everything is looking like. I do like the way everything turned out. And you guys, look at the foundation. I think it looks so good on the skin. And this foundation wasn't even on my radar. Wasn't even thinking about it. But you know how you'll get an email from Sephora where it say spend $25 and you can get this, or this perk. That's how I actually picked up this foundation. And I said, well, you know, it's going to be free basically because you're already going to buy some things. So it's going to be free. So you can go ahead and check it out and try it on your channel. And again, this is in the shade Chai. You guys, let me know down below what you think of the shade on me. And it says it's 24 hour, which, you know, nobody wears foundation, I don't guess, 24 hours. But I'm going to see how this wears today. Like I said, I can finally do a wear test on this because I actually have somewhere to go. And I'll just leave a comment down below and let you guys know how it looked at the end of the day for me. Maybe I'll do a photo as well. But I have enjoyed myself, you guys, really. I think I loved everything that I used today. So I think that completes today's video, a full face of mini products. If you like today's video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe on your way out, and ring the notification bell. That just lets you know every time that a video goes up. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye.